Today we're working on a 2004 Optra. It doesn't have air conditioning, and the heater core has been leaking in this car. I've had it back to the dealership various times for no heat, and they've told me that when it came from the factory, the antifreeze was gelled up in it. So I've had this car for 7 years. The heat has been terrible in it. Every time I've taken it back to the dealership, they've either changed the thermostat or flushed the heater cooler out. They went as far as tearing down the block and seeing what the problem was, but it still has no heat, so I thought I'd do the challenge of taking the heater core out and seeing if I can get another one or get it repaired. And if you go online, there's some people who have a problem with their heater core, and it came to my knowledge that this car, when you're ordering parts, you order it under a 2004 Suzuki Forenza. Of course, this car was built by Daewoo, which was later bought out by GM and Suzuki. So this car has been nothing but trouble for the longest time. It's only got 100,000 clicks on it, and I'm in the underground garage here. I have a flashlight, and I just want to show you what it's taken me to take the heater core out. As you can see, here is the heater box where the heater core was in, and I've taken that apart, and there's the dash. Took the instrument panel out and taken the whole dash out. Now I did get a reconditioned heater core, which is right here, and I'm just showing you. They had to repair the and weld the core right there. You can't get one of these in Canada, so I went online, and I could have got a couple on eBay for about $139, which came out of Philadelphia. If you order through Canada, it'd take about 2 weeks, and you'd have to get one out of Korea through the local dealership, and that's running about $170. I got this one record for $60, so hopefully that'll do the trick. So I'm going to be opening the door and just show you what I had to take apart. Sorry for the mess here, but anyway, I had to take the steering bolts off. And right here is the holes for the heater core, and this steel bar you had to take off, and in order to pull that housing up and to free it. There's I'll show you right there, there's the bolts that you have to take from the body and rest the steering wheel down here. So I'm just I even took the console out. Get a little better view here just to show you. I have a flashlight here to get some light because I am underground here. So just want to show you what I had to take apart, and slowly I'm going to put it back together again. Took me about I guess 7-8 hours just working on it. But yeah, the problem I had was these end screws right there you had to take out in order to get the dash out, and found a lot of hidden screws along the way. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you. This was the frame, the steel frame that had to be pulled back because you could not get this heater core out, which is right here. And just showing you there, had to take all the side panel switches off, and I will assemble the heater core back in here, and then there's the 3 bolts that go onto the engine firewall. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you, and some of the parts I still have in the back here. But I was so upset at the dealership. I took all the emblems off and put Ford on there, and this is the vehicle. I'll just pick up the battery cap and just show you, I even sawed out the front grille. You can see right there I sawed it out and went and got myself at the wrecker some Ford emblems, because I was really disgusted at how I was treated by GM. And then here I will show you there, turn this upside down and show you manufactured. Get this light out of the way here. Oop. Okay. Manufactured by Daewoo in 1003. Just to show you, and I'll show you this angle where I had to take everything out. Use panel hanging. So, sorry for the lighting again. I just wanted to show you. It's I'm doing it underground here in the garage. So I'm going to install the heater core back in the housing and put the housing in, and then start putting things back. And maybe I'll get another video as I progress on doing this job. But just wanted to show you what I was up against on getting the heater core in. Is not easy as they say. So, okay, I'll be back in a bit. Thank you. Okay, I just wanted to show you before I start putting the heater core back in, just right down where the heater core is going to come through. And it's right down there. Just get that. And right there. So that's where the heater core is going to be coming through. Just thought I'd show you. I've only had to replace this reservoir cap. They said it was split one time. And yeah, this car has been terrible. Just so you know, this car does not have air conditioning, AC, so I didn't have to do any compressor removal or do anything with Freon anyway. So also you have to disconnect the battery here when you're taking the heater core out. But I just thought I'd show you that before I continue to install the heater. I just wanted to show you that I have the heater core. It's back in. You can see it in there. I've just put it right back in. You always got to make sure you got the small pipe to the driver's side and the bigger pipe to the passenger side, inlet and outlet. And just showing you, going at all the screws that around the casing. So now we're ready to install that back into the firewall. Okay, I now have the heater core in. I'm just going to show you down there. Pipes are coming through. And I have to do 3 bolts on this side, and by the way, they're 10 mil. It's a ratchet, 10 mil bolts. And on that side also, there's the little ratchet that we've been using. And I left these 2 bolts out so you can put the other part of the heater together, which there's one right there that I'm going to tighten up, and also one over there. And here's it from this side. And we'll just walk back and show you. I got the heater core back, her heater housing back in. And then we had to tighten that one there, which is the other half of the heater housing. And also, if I can get under here and we had to tighten up. Let's see if I can get up here. See if I can show you. Yeah, that one right there. So we tighten that two halves together, and now we'll start to put the, now that's in, we can put this steel bar back up and hook up the steering brackets and get that. So just showing you where we are at this point in time. Again, sorry for the darkness, I just tried to use a flashlight to show you. Okay, we're back here, and I just want to show you that I got the new heater core hoses back on. Tighten the clamps up. There's the other one down there. Also want to show you that I got the steel tubing there, and I got the steering wheel mounted, and I'm slowly putting the assembly. Now I'm going to put the top cowl buttons in, and then I'm going to put the dash back in and mount it up, and then hook up the necessary wiring. But just wanted to get to show you that these bolts back. And continuing on, I just show you that we're getting there, slowly putting the dash back together, putting the console in now. And just putting up some of the metal hardware. Got the instrument panel back in. I still got quite a bit to go yet. But we're getting there. We're back. We've got the car started, and we're just gonna, we've put the antifreeze in. We're just gonna wait till it heats up, and then the thermostat opens, and then we'll add some more coolant. Show you where we are at the coolant right now. And still waiting for the thermostat to open up. No leaks down there where we had the hoses onto the tube. Come over here and have a look. Got the dash back in. We just got one more cover to put on, but we just want to get the coolant going, get the heat up, and we should be okay. But it's a big job. You do it yourself. I wouldn't want to do this again. But now, after so many years, I guess we'll have really good heat. Well, there you have it. We'll put the reservoir cap on. Let me get my light here again. And go there. It's got a lot of heat, and we'll just show the dash here. Put the lights on. Lots of heat coming out now, and there's the temperature right up. And there's where we are. So there you have it. Job completed. Got some heat, so we'll be okay for this winter. So again, if there's any questions about this, you can leave me a message and I'll get back to you. But this car was only in production for 2004, 2005. I guess it's gone by the wayside now, but we have heat. I'm happy, and let's hope I can drive this car for another 7 years. Thanks for watching, and sorry for the bad lighting again.